This video will take you through the Australian termination for an employee in Advanced People. The termination process will automatically create the required pay items for terminating payments, correctly calculate tax, and report them based on the built-in rules configured for the selected termination reason. Finally, the process closes off the employee record. From within the employee's current pay, select Termination to open the termination window. We're prompted to confirm all leave for the employee has been processed to date to ensure the termination function is working with the latest leave balances when calculating unpaid leave. Select the reason for termination. A list is provided based on the ATO definitions. Enter the end date, the notice date, and the date the notice was provided. The window now displays parameters used to calculate termination payment items such as the employee's current age, employee's person preservation age, i.e. when they can access their superannuation, the employee's pension age, the employee's length of service, and whether their notice period has met the Fair Work minimum requirements by the employee or the employer, depending on the termination reason. Where notice has not been sufficient, the appropriate funds can be deducted from the employee's pay. Unused annual and long service leave balances are calculated and categorised. Any other leave balance is configured to be paid out, and termination is calculated and categorised, for example, roster days off or time in lieu. Other termination payments can be created, calculated and categorised. Redundancy payment is automatically added when the reason is genuine redundancy. A variety of other payment types can be added, such as severance or gratuity payment. A generic lump sum can be added and renamed for displaying on the employee's payslip. The Custom Payments tab provides flexibility to manage edge cases which are not fully automated at this time, for example, death or disability termination payments. Please refer to the MYOB Advanced People Termination Australian Workflow White Paper for more details. When you've completed the termination details, click Save and Close. The pay items are automatically added to the employee's current pay. Total taxation is now automatically calculated based on the employee's termination parameters and the pay item categorisation. Under the Reports menu, a termination summary report can be generated. This can be used by both the payroll administrator and the employee to understand the payments and the taxation. It's possible to send the termination summary report via an email to the appropriate parties. You can modify the termination by opening the termination window and making adjustments. Pay items will then be added or removed as appropriate. You can cancel the termination by opening the termination window and clicking on the trash can. When the pay run is completed, the STP batch will include the termination payments and details, and the employee is then finalised for the financial year. Other tasks are automatically carried out to tidy up all the records for the employee. Their unused leave is paid out as transacted, zeroing out those entitlement balances. The employee status is set to inactive. The termination date is set as the employee end date on the Pay Details Employment tab. The termination date is set as the expiry date on the employee pay groups, and all standard pay items are cleared. The termination date and reason are updated for the employee on the Employment History tab. The termination process makes it easy to meet your compliance obligations, provides departing employees with the details of their final pay, and automatically updates employee records for terminated employees.